Okay, every photo with disturbing backstories explained in 10 minutes. Now, low-key, the only reason I clicked on this because I saw I saw one picture in the thumbnail that I low-key want to know the backstory is, and also it's a 10-minute video. Why not? Let's do it.
Today I'm going to show you 5 seemingly normal photos.
This is the one. Where the fuck did this come from? Is this a real thing? Like, holy wow.
But each one hides a disturbing story you won't believe.
Oh, wow.
First, this photo shows Eben Byers. The man in the picture is smiling, but in reality, he was slowly dying in the most horrific way imaginable.
Oh my god.
Eben was born in 1880 to an extremely wealthy family in Pennsylvania. His father was one of America's major steel industrialists.
Really?
Eben attended the prestigious Yale University, was an exceptional golfer, and won the U.S. Amateur Championship in 1906.
He went to World War
From
II?
sports to business, from appearance to wealth, he had it all. He embodied the perfect gentleman of his era. In 1927, at age 47,
That nigga definitely probably had slaves. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just saying.
Byers suffered a minor wrist injury after a train trip. He went to see a doctor who told him the injury wasn't too serious and recommended he try a medication called Radithor, a drug that was extremely popular at the time.
Radioactive water that can probably cause motherfucking cancer. Radioactive water. How the fuck do you get radioactive in water unless it like blends in with the radioactiveness and it makes some type of ooze, killer ooze and shit? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, back in the day, yo, low key, the medicine and shit. Yeah, that shit's cooked. Cause in the 1800s, I believe, like, well, he wasn't born fully in the 1800s. He was like born in 1880 or some shit like that. But still, in the 1800s, my nigga, I'm not gonna hold you. The medicine was ass, and humans only lived to 20 or something.
Advertised as an energy water infused with radium,
Oh, wow.
supposedly able to cure everything from aches and pains to weakness.
Lying ass.
Eben began taking this medication. Initially, everything seemed to work as advertised. Eben felt healthy and energetic, even recommending the drink to friends and family. But he didn't just drink a little. He consumed 3.
Okay, this is the problem. This was the problem. He got addicted. So it was a beneficial drug that could actually help him and stuff. But the thing was, he got addicted, so it made him worse. Got you. Now I understand why this happened.
Bottles every
Don't do drugs, kids. This can happen to you.
day.
With your mouth hanging out and shit.
Over the course of 5 years, he drank more than 1,400 bottles.
Niggas drinking it like it's some like that blue Raz drink or some shit from McDonald's, like a Powerade. You know the Powerade, the blue Powerade? Yeah, low key, I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out to McDonald's for putting that in their thing, because I get that every time I go to McDonald's, I swear to God. But yeah, niggas acting like this is Powerade, the blue Powerade from McDonald's.
Bottles of Radithor. By 1931, his body began to collapse.
I wonder why.
He suffered severe headaches, his teeth started falling out, and his jaw began to rot.
That shit made his jaw rot?
Doctors were horrified to discover his bones were decaying from the inside.
Oh my god.
Eventually, his entire lower jaw fell off, and parts of his skull were destroyed by radiation poisoning.
Ew.
It was during this final period of his life that the famous photograph was taken. That strange smile concealing a body that was literally disintegrating from the miracle water.
Take him out of his fucking misery.
Once praised as magical. Eben Byers died in March 1932 at age 51. His body was buried in a completely sealed
I mean, that's kind of sad. I mean, he could have lived a longer life, but like low-key, he kind of lived out life. He retired, and he was wealthy. He practically lived life his old, like the way he wanted to. He just got, yeah.
coffin because his remains were still emitting extremely dangerous radiation. The incident prompted the U.S.
So he has his own facility because of the fact that it was so much radiation in his body that it was deadly. But still, that nigga had 14,000 bottles out the year. That nigga, what? Wow.
Food
and first of all, did they not feel any type of questionable? Like, did his dad not want to say anything to him or something?
Drug Administration, FDA, to immediately launch a comprehensive investigation. Radithor was subsequently banned entirely.
Yeah.
And the case became a crucial turning point in the history of American pharmaceutical regulation.
I mean, that's technically his fault though. But then again, it's Radithor was used to help you, like, you know, get your like. But the thing is, he just abused it. I think the only thing that was bad for the Radithor thing, I guess it was addiction or some shit. I guess it was just like some type of something in the drug that made it addicted. But it still was a good drug. It was just a bad drug at the same time. It's like NyQuil. Niggas use that shit for lean.
Second, looking at this photo, you see a young woman smiling,
Oh,
appearing
boy.
normal like any other tourist. But few would guess this was one of the last remaining photos of Elisa Lam,
Oh,
a girl who
boy.
mysteriously disappeared in a hotel notorious for its chilling rumors. Elisa Lam was a Chinese-Canadian girl born in 1991, living in Vancouver.
You mean Canadian? I don't want to bash you because I don't know how to read either, but Canadian, you mean?
A literature student at the University of British Columbia, she was very intelligent but also suffered from bipolar disorder. In January 2013, Elisa decided to travel alone to California to clear her mind.
Oh, wow.
She regularly updated her journey on her personal blog.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for you live in Cali. I'm not going to hold you. That shit's going to be a fucking... Ooh, yep, your wallet is just going to fill it. I just want you to know that. I would never forget when I went to Cali for my birthday, for my 18th birthday, which was like a few months ago. No bullshit. We went to go get McDonald's for my nephew and shit, right? No bullshit. Yo, why does a McDonald's Happy Meal cost up to $10 to like $15? Nigga, it's a Happy Meal. 3 nuggets at least with 2 apple slices and a juice box. Man, fuck McDonald's, low key. That's the only time I'm saying fuck McDonald's.
A young woman full of wanderlust and curiosity. On January 26th, Elisa checked into the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles.
Cecil reference from Invincible? I'm sorry.
A place with a sinister history, once a stopping point for many criminals, murderers, and homeless people. Numerous
Sorry, what?
once a stopping point for many criminals, murderers, and homeless people.
And she still went? Okay. Maybe she didn't know. But once again, you still went. You didn't hear did no one tell you about the rumors? At least no one could have stopped you. Like, oh, hey, are you sure you want to go there? It's a lot of crazy shit that happens here. Like a lot of trafficking, murder, homeless people. Are you sure you want to go there? They couldn't like at least give you a heads up. Be like, oh, you need to tell her or something, because that's damn, that's sad. I feel like it could have been avoidable though if you look at the rating, the star rating, like the rating on the hotel Cecil, like was it 4 stars, 3 stars, 1 star reviews.
Numerous mysterious
Like,
deaths
oh, my cousin died here. I would not recommend going here.
had occurred there. People even called it the Hotel of Death.
Wait,
Numerous mysterious deaths had occurred there. People even called it the Hotel of Death. Initially, she
okay, a numerous amount of deaths, and she still went. What, she thought she was the fucking main character or something? Rest in peace, but she thought she was the main character.
stayed in a shared room with other female guests. But just a few days later, Elisa was moved to a private room because her roommate said she exhibited bizarre behavior.
Okay, what I'm seeing, because she's bipolar, they decided to like exchange it to the new room, and that was bad. Cause low key, you do not want to be by yourself. And on top of that, she's a female. You know how men are, sadly, in this fucking world. But yeah,
On January 31st,
I'm just foreshadowing.
Elisa Lam suddenly disappeared. When
Wow, that totally was not mysterious at all.
her family couldn't contact
Also,
her,
why did you put that meme? Wow.
a few days later, Elisa was moved to a private room
That sound
because her
effect.
roommate said she exhibited bizarre behavior. On January 31st, Elisa Lam suddenly disappeared. When her family couldn't contact her, they reported it to police. After several days of investigation, police released security footage from the elevator camera showing Elisa just hours before she vanished. In the video, she pressed multiple floors, but the elevator never closed its doors. Elisa kept stepping in and out, poking her head around as if being watched by someone. At times, she stood against the elevator wall, waving her hands frantically as if communicating with something invisible. This video immediately shocked the world, because Elisa's behavior was so strange. People began speculating,
That's scary.
was she possessed, being stalked, or playing some mysterious game? Nearly 2 weeks later, hotel guests complained that the tap water smelled strange and had weak
Don't tell me that they put her into the fucking tap, like the sewer,
pressure.
or somewhere near that they can get.
Maintenance staff went to check the water
Oh my god.
tanks on the roof and discovered Elisa Lam's body lying face down at the bottom of the tank,
Oh
decomposing.
my god.
The strange thing was, the roof access was locked, and opening it would trigger an alarm. No one understood how Elisa got up there, or who
Okay, either one, they're gonna be like, oh, she probably slipped in, or two, someone broke into her room and followed her up to her room and either one detained her, killed her, or some other shit, or three, Yeah, she got in there somehow. She's probably exploring or some shit. They're probably gonna use those excuses, but no way in hell that she would do that. I understand she has a bipolar disorder, but that does not. She's not gonna do that off the bat to try to go inside wondering what was up.
Closed the tank lid after she got inside. The autopsy showed no signs of assault, abuse, or drug use.
Really?
Everything was attributed to an accident related to mental disorder, but most people still
Unless she was at gunpoint too. She could have been at gunpoint and saying, "Get in there, get in there."
believe there's something that hasn't been revealed. The photo of Elisa smiling brightly before her disappearance has now become a symbol of one of the most mysterious missing person cases of the 21st century.
And she probably got posted on TikTok whenever 2022 was happening with those murder cases, like when Jeffrey Dahmer was going popular. They started posting other murderers, mystery murders that happened.
Third, what do you see when you look at this photo? Someone
I could see something. I can foreshadow this. Basically, what happens is, you know, they chilling, swimming and shit. Next thing you know, a big ass great white shark goes and eat their ass. Yeah.
diving underwater surrounded by beautiful coral. It looks no different from a travel magazine photo.
Yeah.
But the person lying on the ocean floor,
That nigga is dead.
that's Tina Watson. And the horrifying thing is that the person who took this photo had no idea she was already dead at that very moment.
Oh my days.
Tina Watson, born in 1977 in the United States, was a gentle, introverted woman who loved scuba diving, just like her husband, David Watson. They dated for several years before marrying, and right after their wedding, they decided to honeymoon at the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia, a dream destination
I
for
forgot. What was that one ocean that was scary and like you would be in an infinite loop if you go? Was it the three pyramid one or something? The triangle ocean, or I forgot what it's called, but it's like you'll be trapped there forever if you go there.
newlyweds. On October 22, 2003, they boarded a boat to the diving area at Yongala, a place famous for its shipwrecks and rich ecosystem.
Really?
There, the couple prepared to dive to a depth of about 20 meters. Both were
See me, I don't. But I didn't go like Peter Griffin low key. But still, me, yo, I don't fuck with the ocean. I'm sorry, I do not fuck with the ocean at all. I hate the ocean. I don't know what it is, but bodies of water, not knowing what's under you and shit like that, and like that shit's just nerve wracking. I just don't fuck with the ocean. I'm sorry. And on top of that, yo, how it's like how we explore a bunch of like all the like mostly every type of thing in space, but we don't explore as much stuff in the water. They're hiding something.
certified divers.
I'm sorry, that
though
nigga looks like Peter Griffin though.
David had only recently completed
And she
basic
looks
training,
like
while Tina
she kind of looks like that one girl from American Dad,
was still a beginner with a history
Francine, a little bit.
of poor health. About 2 minutes after entering the water, David suddenly swam to the surface, telling everyone that Tina had encountered trouble and he couldn't save her in time. Immediately after, a professional diver rushed down and found
Jesus
Tina lying
Christ.
motionless on the ocean floor, face down in the sand. The diver immediately brought her to the surface.
That makes no sense though. How? The only like what's that thing? Was her ear tube not connected right? Did y'all not check before y'all went down there? Like I didn't triple check for the air tank.
But it was too late. Tina had died. The most terrifying part was, at the exact moment Tina was lying on the ocean floor, another diver, unaware of what had happened, was taking scenic photos and accidentally captured Tina's shadowy figure in the background.
Oh
that
my
photo
God.
later became key evidence in the investigation. To this day, no one knows exactly what happened on the ocean floor that day. Accident, murder, or a premeditated plan? That seemingly peaceful photo conceals one of the strangest and most mysterious cases in diving history. Fourth, a photo capturing a mysterious black bear at New Jersey's Apshawa Preserve. The
Hey, Jersey's my hometown.
horrifying thing is, the unfortunate photographer Darth Patel died just minutes after this photo was taken.
Great.
Darth Patel, 22 years old, was an Indian young man living in Odisha state, a college student who was energetic, sociable, and loved nature. In 2014, during a short vacation, he invited 4 of his
I thought low-key thought that was a nigga though. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, oh wow.
closest friends to join him on a trip to New Jersey's Apshawa Preserve. That afternoon, as the group was walking along a trail, Darth looked back and was startled. About several dozen meters behind them was a wild black bear.
I thought if you scare a black bear, they're not gonna fuck with you. I thought black bears are like the least. Right? I mean, they're still a bears. Don't get me wrong. It's still a bear. They still will fuck you up. But I thought black bears were the ones that you could beat up. Like just like get something that you think big and scare them away.
silently following as if stalking prey. Whether out of curiosity or fear, Darth quickly raised his phone to capture the photo.
Why did you
and
do that?
That was the last
It
image
triggered.
in his device. In the photo, the bear is looking straight at the group, just seconds away from charging. Right after that, the entire group panicked and ran. In the chaos, each person ran in a different direction.
Oh
This
my
was the biggest
God.
mistake. Bears are animals that react on instinct. When they see prey
They see the
running,
weakest
they'll
link.
choose the nearest target to pursue. And the person it chose was Darth Patel. The bear caught up to him in less than 30 seconds.
Oh my
Witnesses
God.
later recounted they heard screaming, then silence. The survivors quickly called forest rangers and police. When rescue forces arrived, the bear had left. They found Darth showing no signs of life. In reality, black bears rarely attack humans. They're usually afraid of people and avoid them. But once provoked, especially when you run away, turn your back, or wander alone, their hunting instincts will emerge. According to wildlife experts, if you encounter a black bear, the worst thing you can do is run. Instead, you should stand close together, raise your arms high, and shout to make yourself appear larger. Only then will the bear feel threatened and leave. Darth Patel's photo now hangs at the sanctuary entrance as a warning to tourists. It looks very peaceful until you discover death silently approaching.
Okay, real quick though, like, did the parents get at least some type of like money from that if you're gonna use him against that? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the like? You can't just do that without no consent.
From behind. Fifth, at first glance, this appears to be a polite, formal photo.
He's gonna
An
assassinate him.
elderly man in a suit giving a speech at an art exhibition.
He's gonna
There's
assassinate
even
him.
security behind him, the atmosphere seemingly completely peaceful. But if you look more carefully, you'll notice something disturbing. The man behind him is staring intently with empty eyes,
Yep.
hiding a gun behind his back.
He's gonna
Just
assassinate
seconds
him.
after this photo was taken, a horrific assassination occurred right in the Capitol in front of camera lenses and television cameras. Andrei Gennadievich Karlov, born in 1954, was a veteran Russian diplomat.
Oh.
He had served as ambassador to North Korea, then was appointed Russian ambassador to Turkey in 2013. At
Really?
the time of the incident, December 2016, Russian-Turkish relations were tense due to conflicts in Syria, particularly the civil war in Aleppo.
Really?
However, Karlov was still leading efforts to mend relations between the two countries,
Yeah, no one
frequently
ain't fuck
attending
with that.
diplomatic and cultural events to promote peace. On the evening of December 19, 2016, Karlov attended the opening of the art exhibition From Russia with Love. As Karlov was speaking, under lights, microphones, and cameras, a man in a black suit standing right behind him like a
That
body
nigga said, "Man, fuck out of here with that shit." Twin, just boom. Then that shit. That's sad.
suddenly pulled out a gun and fired 9
Damn.
shots into Karlov's back,
He's dead on the first one. Just shoot at him. Wow,
causing him
that's some hateful shit. You have to be a hating ass nigga to be doing all that. Nigga shot him 9 times. 9 times? You could just shot him in the head. That's it, and run away.
to collapse on the spot without time to react. The chilling thing is, the most famous photo of the incident captures the moment the assassin stood right behind Karlov,
Really?
just seconds before opening fire. Looking back at that image, everyone shudders, because the killer was right there in the frame, right in the crowd, and no one suspected anything. The assassin was Mevlut Mert Altuntaş, 22 years old, a Turkish police officer who was on leave. After shooting Karlov, he shouted, "Don't forget Aleppo! Don't forget Syria!" and raised his hand in a religious gesture. Just minutes
But that nigga a menace. I low-key thought he was doing the other one that was that we don't do, because that's fucking crazy.
later, special forces stormed in and shot the assassin dead on the spot. Karlov was taken to the hospital but didn't survive. This event shocked the world.
Yikes.
Many believe the assassination was related to geopolitical tensions and the Syrian conflict.
I low-key
But
thought
to
he was
this
doing the
day,
other hand movement,
Altuntaş's
hand
true motives
gesture.
remain controversial. That seemingly harmless photo has now become historical evidence of a cold, brutal assassination, where death came right before the camera lens in a setting no one expected. It reminds us that the most frightening thing isn't the darkness out there, but the gunman standing right behind you.
Why is this nigga smiling at me like he's like saying like he's so calm with it? But definitely W video though. Definitely check out this creator, like and subscribe, and tell me if y'all want to watch more videos like this. And also, have a good night, because like you have to have a good peaceful night. And I know a lot of people going back to school now because but I graduated, but still, I know a lot of people going to school now and stuff like that. But yeah, once again, make sure to check out this person, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Peace.